I think the first time I heard about Patagonia was actually probably when I was 12, reading Dougal Haston's autobiography, and he talks about his attempt on Cerro Torre. I don't remember the year anymore, but around the same time I saw a picture of Cerro Torre in a mountain encyclopedia I had at home, and was pretty blown away by it. I remember running it over to my mom with the book and showing her the photo, and I didn't actually realize that Cerro Torre was in Patagonia and make that connection at the time, but I've wanted to check it out ever since then.
Mark definitely had his eyes open to the possibilities, and he's already shown so much talent. He appreciates now what experience he still has to gain, and I know that he's stoked to put the legwork in. Really the goal of the trip in a place as unpredictable as Patagonia was just to climb with each other and, you know, develop a really good partnership for future goals. After a few seasons of dedicated climbing in Patagonia, you start to get the rhythm of things, and you can tell who's gonna be a lifer and who won't be. They tend to operate a little bit differently in the mountains, and they're affected a little bit differently by the mountains. And if you're a true Patagonian addict, you know that you're just gonna be back as soon as possible.
It is powerful, and it's hilarious at times because the weather is really bad. It's just a whole different scale and a whole different level of alpine climbing than, say, back at home on the coast or the Cascades, and conditions are really variable, and you have to kind of bring all the game you got because you don't know what you're going to encounter out there. huge temperature difference, like say at night versus in the morning, like everything froze up solid one evening. We literally watched running water over rock freeze and then climbed it and then bivvied, and the next morning we were climbing ice and frozen snow, and the sun hit the wall, and then all this rime plastered to the wall above us just started falling on our heads, and we were getting hit, like, you know, taking chunks of ice to the head and arms and hands, and then frozen, you know, like veneers of ice turned to water in front of our eyes, and we were like surrounded by little waterfalls, and conditions are just so dynamic.
Mixture of getting hammered by icefall and then drift on by melting shit,
and the overlying danger of getting completely flushed down the drain. So I think it's wise to just go down, haul it, gotta know when to fold them.
Stuck it out on this ledge for what, like 8 hours?
Time to go down.
The bottom line is, if you want to be a good climber like Mark, you have to be the most stoked. And hands down, he's always the most stoked at the crag. His appetite for climbing is insatiable, and that's the bottom line. If you want to be good, you just need to really, really want to do it all the time. And he already is a really, really talented alpinist, and really soon he's going to be a world-class alpinist. This trip was a great reset for me in a lot of ways. It reaffirmed my belief that right now the most important thing is climbing in the mountains, and it was good to reconnect with a place that I've had such intense experiences in, and just reaffirm my love for going on these types of trips, and I just can't wait to go on the next one, basically.